Addressing dealer noncompliance with lateral thinking, a facilitating creative thinking workshop in collaboration with Two Women in a Warehouse and SCAD Facilitator Esther Kim. Two Women in a Warehouse is a local antique mall in Savannah, Georgia. They rent out space for dealers to sell vintage furniture and retro decor. The owner of Two Women in a Warehouse, Shannon, has run into many problems with dealer noncompliance and agreed to participate in a 2-day lateral thinking workshop to generate possible solutions. To generate solutions for dealer noncompliance, we gathered a team of dealers, 2 of which who were on the dealer advisory board. No one had design thinking experience, but all were willing to learn new methods for problem solving. The specific problem was with dealers not tagging their items, which was troublesome for customers to have to ask for the price and cumbersome for staff to have to call the dealer to get the answer.
When I stop in on my lunch hour to pick something up and find exactly what I'm looking for and there's no price tag on it. It's not the staff's fault, it's not the owner's fault, it's the vendor's fault. They're not doing their job. No, they don't know that. The customer doesn't know that. All he knows is it's a pain standing there waiting, watching your clock. You know, I have got to be back in 15 minutes. And they're still waiting for the vendor to call back in with the price.
The workshop activities were designed around the main objective, to demonstrate that the very environment the group worked in could inspire creative solutions. We started the workshop with a scavenger hunt. The participants were asked to find an object around the antique mall that best represented them. Combining those metaphorical objects together, the team gave life to Warehouse Warrior. Then, the group began to unwrap the underlying issues of dealer noncompliance. An empathy activity put each member in another person's shoes. This was to get each of the members on the same page about the severity of the issue.
I can't imagine, though, not tagging your stuff the first time in. I mean, I can see forgetting one.
Oh, sure.
But to deliberately not do it because you're late or whatever, why would you leave your merchandise here?
Compliance is that I didn't know at the beginning there were so many dealers that weren't compliant. And I didn't know that there were vendors that had, or dealers that had so many excuses for not doing the right thing.
Throughout the workshop, the team engaged in creative thinking activities and challenged their visual communication ability.
Some of the challenges, I'm just not a drawer. So as creative and fun as it is, I think could have done a better pictorial representation of the issue if I actually had some skill sets, including drawing.
The final outcome was storyboards in which they used Warehouse Warrior as the hero, tackling the problem of dealer noncompliance with solutions that the team had come up with.
The Warehouse Warrior comes in, and he gets the girls advisory board together.
In the end, there were several successful outcomes from the workshop.
So we're all going to at least vote for the booze and the beach. I'm not sure where we can find those.
Oh, let's see. I've got a wine and wine event to educate them more, and then Shannon to get off her high horse and chill. We could scare the dealers with a group with the 3 guys of peer pressure, because they're kind of scary. And then reward compliance with something they treasure.
Oh, that's good.
And then, I don't know, I was stuck with this. Have a beach day for those who have no missed tags. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
The participants were able to realize new perspectives through the new methods they had learned for creative problem solving.
Kind of come out of it is I've always tried to be punitive to the ones who don't comply. And I may need to switch it over to reward, But
I think it will affect me in that I will be extra just on top of making sure that all my items are labeled and making sure that my database is up to date, and that maybe with our exercise today that we started off with, maybe me knowing the rules a little bit better